one, spin around the sun. Same coffee cup, same crack mug, same overcast begun. They say life's supposed to hit like thunder, lightning, blinding runs, but most of it just simmer slow, a student's never done. Woke up at 7:43, alarm went off at 6. Blanket pulled me back to sleep, the usual bag of tricks. No epiphany descended through the ceiling of my room. Just the ordinary Tuesday sitting quietly in the gloom. Brushed my teeth, the water cold, the mirror cracked a bit. Saw a face that looked familiar, didn't glamorize the grit. Made some eggs, the yolk was runny, toast came out too dark, but I ate it standing over sink and didn't fall apart. This the part they never show inside the highlight reel machine. Between the peaks and valleys lives a vast unremarked scene, where the grocery list is poetry and traffic is a hymn, and the sunset through the laundromat is burning at the brim. No catastrophe unfolding, no confession to confess, no award speech getting drafted underneath the daily stress. Just a Tuesday on the calendar, a number on a page, an ordinary actor walking slowly off the stage. Lace the boots, step out the door, the concrete's still the same. Wind come through the alley like it doesn't know my name, but I walk it like it matters, cause it does, don't let them fool ya. Every mundane motion got a quiet little ruler. Just another Tuesday, nothing blowing up today. Ain't no crisis at the corner, ain't no devil in the way. Shit the loophole, let it settle, let the ordinary stay, cause the regular rotation got its own particular grace. Just another Tuesday, let it breathe, let it find its place. Dust on the record player, sunlight on your face. Now peep the mathematics of the unremarkable routine. The kettle boils at 7:50, bus comes in between, the pigeon on a fire escape. Don't know what's being watched, the old man at the bodega got a crossword puzzle locked. These are the coordinates they never put inside the GPS. The longitude is sitting still, the latitude of rest. When nothing is Odysseus and the afternoon is free, and you sit beside the window watching dust move through the breeze. They sold you peak experience like that's the only tender. Every moment gotta scream or else it don't remember, but the body keeps its rhythm like a city underground. The trash is picked up Tuesday, life still making rounds. I logged the little victories, the parking spot, the green. The moment that the cloud moved and the whole block turned to sheen. The library was quiet, got my corner seat again. Wrote some bars on napkin paper with a barely working pen. The week don't owe you cinema, the days ain't here to stun. Most of living lies between the starting and the done, and that in between is sacred if you sit and let it marinate. A Tuesday is a temple if you choose to consecrate. Philosophers spent centuries constructing elaborate frameworks about the nature of suffering, transcendence, divine landmarks, but nobody talked enough about the Tuesday afternoon, the pithing in the kettle, and the slightly out of tune radio playing softly in the kitchen while you clean. The holiness of nothing, the most overlooked routine. You don't need a revelation knocking at your door. Sometimes grateful is just noticing you're breathing, nothing more. So let the week unfold without demanding it perform. Let the Wednesday come in average, let the Thursday just be warm. Let the Friday be a Friday, not a savior, not a throne. Let the Tuesday be a Tuesday, quiet, ordinary, known. I've been chasing high frequency since way back in the game. Thought the quiet was a failure, thought the plane was just a plane. But I learned to read the margins where the real text tends to live, in the space between the wanting and the simple will to give. Cracked my knuckles, made my bed, that's a W right there. Didn't spiral in the morning, combed the chaos from my hair. Called my people, kept it brief, nobody's dying, that's a gift. Watch the neighbor walk his dog, even that could be a lift. If you're here and you're breathing and the rent ain't 3 days late. If the body made it morning without needing extra weight. If the coffee's hot enough and there's enough for yesterday, then the Tuesday you've been handed is a grace you shouldn't waste. The orbit of the ordinary keeps the whole cosmology intact. Every unremarkable momentum is in an act, knowledge packed between the living and the given, between the present and the real. Just another Tuesday, that's the most authentic deal. Yeah, just another Tuesday, baby. Nothing broke, nothing stolen from the daily. The record skip, the window rain come, lazy ordinary living. Call it holy, call it sacred. Just another Tuesday, baby. Nothing broke, nothing stolen from the daily. The record skip, the window rain come, lazy ordinary living. Call it holy, call it sacred. Another one spin around the sun. 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 Yo, check the mic, 1, 2, this ain't a game. Another sunrise, feeling the weight, calling my name, shoulders heavy, posture straight, gotta hold the line. For the ones looking up, gotta make sure they shine. From knee high, seen the world through different eyes. My little man, my little girl, under stormy skies. Pops was working, moms was praying, barely making ends. Had to grow up quick, make some new amends. To myself a solid vow, a shield I wear. No matter what went down, I'd always be right there. Took the hits, absorbed the pain, kept the smile bright. Even when my own foundation felt the endless night. They saw a leader, not a kid with fear inside. My own dreams on the back burner, nowhere to hide. Heavy is the crown, the brother's burden you don't know. Gotta stand tall, can't let them see the cracks show. Protect the innocent, keep them safe from the fall. Yeah, I'm the wall, even if I'm breaking down it all. Heavy is the crown, the brother's burden, the unseen strife. Gotta light the path, give them a better life. Better life, 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 better life. Remember late night school fights, I was always there to clear the path, absorb the impact, take away the scare, share my last, even when my own stomach growled low. Make sure they never felt the sting, never felt the blow. Listen to their troubles, wiped away their tears while my own heart was heavy, drowning in my fears. They come to me for wisdom, for a guiding hand. Never let them glimpse the quicksand where I sometimes stand. Fake the laugh, put on a brave and stoic face. Just another day in this never-ending race. Sometimes I wanna scream, just let it all out loud. Break up a side, disappear into the crowd. But then I see their faces, innocent and pure, and the fire inside me. Gotta endure, no one to lean on, no one to understand. This solitary journey, walking in barren land. My own soul battered, scarred from every fight. But they need their beacon, gotta keep shining bright. So I lace them up again, dust off the heavy cloak. Another day, another challenge, another silent joke on myself to protect the unwavering God. With 1,000 silent battles deep within my heart. But the love I got for them, it's a powerful force. Keeps me steady on this turbulent, winding course. For their future, they laughter, they chance to truly fly. I'll keep standing firm beneath this troubled sky. Troubled sky, troubled sky, troubled sky, troubled sky, troubled sky, troubled sky. Chill, know the brother's burden. Silent strum, gotta hold it down for the fan. Even when I'm breaking down inside. Yeah, that's the code. Yo, check it. Memory lane on a dusty beat. Fading dim lights, can you feel the heat? Of the past, the good times, the innocent days. Before the world shifted in so many ways. Yeah, Used to spend hours sunk deep in that sofa, controller in hand like a digital rover. Chasing high scores on a tube TV screen, pizza crust scattered, the ultimate scene. Comic book stacks, leaning against the armrest, action figures pose, putting youth to the test. Saturday morning cartoons, the only concern. No bills, no deadlines, just lessons to learn from animated heroes and villains so sly. Never thought a day would come, I just passed them by. That old worn out couch, it held all my dreams. Now it just sits there, an echo it seems. This old couch, it ain't home no more, not in that way. Got a new perspective, living for a new day. Faded fabric tells tales of a younger me. Outgrown the comfort, finally breaking free. Yeah, the old couch, it ain't home no more. The feeling's strange, moved on from the past, so I wouldn't exchange those golden moments etched in my soul's core. But the kid that loved it ain't there anymore. The posters on the wall, they peeled and they curled. Superheroes faded in a changing world. Used to bump those mixtapes, speakers on blast. Rhymes about struggle, hoping the feeling would last. Now the lyrics hit different, the meanings evolve. The problems I face, gotta get them resolved. From late night gaming to late night grind, chasing real dreams, leaving old ones behind. That old skate deck, collecting dust in the corner, used to be my freedom, now a casual former. It's a bittersweet symphony, a quiet goodbye to the things that once made my spirit fly. It's a natural regression, a part of the growth, shedding old skin, fulfilling a solemn oath to keep moving forward, to learn and to strive, to truly awaken and feel fully alive. But I still nod to the past with a smile and a sigh for the kid on that couch under a simpler sky. He taught me resilience, he showed me the way, even if his old comfort I outwrote the taste. Still got love for the classics, the boom bap, the soul, but the weight of the world takes a different toll. Used to hide from the rain under that worn out cover, now I stand in the storm, trying to discover new strength, new wisdom, new pathways to tread, with lessons from childhood still stuck in my head. From action figures battles to real life fights, chasing true purpose under city lights. The couch is still there, a monument to time, but the person who sat there is past his prime. For simple pleasures, now the vision is wider, standing tall, not just a casual glider. Yeah, the fabric's still faded, the springs might be loose, but the comfort it offered served its youth time use. So I nod to the memories as the record slowly fades, outgrowing the old couch, moving through life's grades. Peace. Yo, check the mic. 1, 2. Record scratch. This ain't just a beat, nah. This is my couch, my confessional booth. Drop the needle, let the truth loose. Heavy head, city lights bleed through the pain. Another day's grind, just trying to maintain. Brain cells spinning like a broken record off key. World on my shoulders, got the weight weighing on me. Thoughts like pigeons, flocking in the concrete jungle. Screaming doubts, making my whole spirit crumble. From the stress of the bills to the whispers of the street. Trying to find peace in the rhythm, in the heartbeat of this instrumental. A mental escape route, when reality's a punch and there ain't no way out. Just a loop, a kick, a snare, a subtle bass line sway, washing all the complicated worries away. Therapy in the drum break, my mind's a busy street. Every single snare hit, a problem I defeat. From the dark depths to the playful light, I switch the mood. This beat's my only trusted friend, understood. Yeah, therapy in the drum break. A rhythm sets me free, the only place I truly feel like me. Sometimes it's dark, a shadowy corner of my brain, where the menacing whispers start to drive me insane. Plot twist, the villain in my head wears my own face, laughing at my struggles, setting up the mental chase. But then the hi-hat cuts, sharp like a street blade, and the sample drops, a memory beautifully remade. From a soulful horn, a forgotten vocal phrase, transmuting all the madness through these hazy days. It's comedic almost, how a simple kick and snare can make a grown man forget every single care. For a moment, just a moment, I'm the king of the track. No time for overthinking, ain't no turning back. The world outside is judging, always got an opinion, but hearing the sound, I find my true dominion. A laid back groove, let the tension release slow. Let the bass hit deep where the troubled waters flow. With your splackle journey, deep inside my own core. This ain't just music, it's what I'm living for. Every scratch a score, every sample a story told. A raw emotion, pure as a nugget of gold. chill vibe settles like smoke in a dimly lit room. Watching all my worries dissipate into the gloom. Sometimes I'm melancholic, just vibing to the loop, thinking about the future, trying to escape the stoop of everyday mundane, the monotonous drone. But the beats, my compass guides me back to my throne. A people flicker the wrist, a rhyme I just invented, another intricate thought, skillfully circumvented by the power of the rhythm. The groove's undeniable pull, filling up my empty cup, making my spirit full. Yeah, the silence can be deafening, the noise can be too loud, but the drum breaks my sanctuary, standing proud. Just me and the beat, yo. My therapy session. No copay. Word up. Boy. Yeah. Sound a needle drop. Faint crackle. And beat bait. Yo. Check the mic 1, 2. Another sonic groove from the depths where the truth's overdue. Pavement, poetry scribbled in the grime, a timeless rhythm, and going through time. This ain't for the accolades, the glitz, the shine, just for the moments truly divine. The everyday grind, the unseen ascent. Yeah. Peep the paradigm, a pattern profound, where the subtle successes are rarely crowned. Like dodging a puddle, a splash avoided clean, or finding that last dollar a fortunate scene. Managed to make rent by the skin of my teeth. A silent celebration beneath the street's wreath. The grocery bag rip, avoided by a flick of the wrist. A minor catastrophe, perfectly dismissed. Navigated rush hour, no fender bender scar. Made it home safe beneath a familiar star. The bill paid on time before the late fee looms. Defying dark clouds, dismounting financial glooms. Found a lost receipt, crucial for the tax man's eye. A microscopic triumph beneath the vast sky. Woke up before the alarm, feeling surprisingly fresh. Beat the morning monster, escaped this groggy mesh. Remember the obscure name just at the right cue. Save face in the moment, saw the situation through. Got the last fresh bagel before the queue grew long. Small victories on the pavement, concrete dreams refined, the unsung achievements for the conscious mind. Every step a testament, every hurdle cleared, dispelling the darkness, what was once feared. From sunrise to sundown, the grind in the game, washing away the struggle, cleansing the lurid rain. Hey, consider the cryptic code to decipher street sign, unlocking directions, making the path align. The obscure reference caught in a fleeting conversation, a flash of connection, a subtle revelation. Maneuvering the crowds like a phantom in the fray, reaching the destination without delay. Got the right change back from the hurried transaction, a precise calculation, a swift fair action. The coffee didn't spill on the commute's rough ride, a liquid ballet with grace as its guide. Found a perfect beat for a thought in my head. Lyrical inspiration, powerfully good. The pun beaten run dry mid-sentence. Deep in thought, a writer's reprieve, genuinely sought. The internet connection, stable without a freeze. A technological blessing, bringing ease. Caught the bus just in time, escaping the cold's harsh bite. A timely arrival, bathed in morning light. Managed to say no when temptation came to call. From the cracked concrete where the wildflowers grow, a metaphor for resilience, a silent steady flow. The daily grind's rhythm, a symphony unsung, where the smallest victories are eloquently strung like pearls on a necklace of effort and of grace. Each tiny achievement finding its rightful place. The subtle nods of progress, the whispers of success, easing the burden, alleviating the stress. We ain't chasing billboards or magazine features, just mastering the moment like diligent teachers. Recall the exact quote for the perfect retort. A verbal precision, cutting the matter short. The perfect timing achieved, catching the green lights gleam. A seamless progression like a waking dream. Fix the leaky faucet, no need for a repairman's fee. A DIY mastery, setting the budget free. Got the kid to bed early, without a single fuss. A parental triumph for both of us. The thoughtful gesture made,
for a friend feeling low. A human connection, helping spirits grow. Found the exact spice needed in the back of the shelf for culinary discovery, delighting oneself. The phone battery lasting just till you reach the plug. A technological reprieve, a digital hug, a difficult conversation handled with tact and poise, resolving the tension, diminishing the noise. Remember the anniversary before it slipped the mind. A relationship strengthened, one of a kind. Finish the crossword puzzle, every single square. Yeah, from the concrete jungle to the asphalt maze, navigating the journey through life's complex haze. These ain't the tales for the tabloids or the grand marquee, just the silent symphonies for you and me. Keep your eyes open, the spirit ever keen for the card drawings, the power of what is seen. The real victories ain't always loud and bold. Peace. Peace. Yeah, needle drops off, kitchen light low, one prayer in the room, and the whole world knows. Mama used to whisper over rice on the stove, hands full of work but her spirit still glowed. Apron tied tight like a flag in the storm, kept the house warm when the streets felt worn. I was young with a mouth full of thunder and pride. She was calm by the window with grace in her eyes. Bills on the counter, rain on the tin. She prayed for my steps before I stepped in. Sin said, son, keep your name clean, keep your heart fed. Not every crown shines, not every road spreads. I laughed like I knew what the grown folks meant. Then life charged tax on the time I spent. Saw friends turn cold when the winter got real. Saw hunger teach lessons no teacher could seal. Every time I slipped near the edge of despair, I heard her voice rise like smoke through the air. Not loud, not polished, just steady and bare. The kind of love that survives through prayer.
Mother's prayer in the midnight air, buried my name when I wasn't there. Dust on the record, rain on the stair. I made it home by a mother's prayer.
When the world got heavy and the road got rare, when hope had holes and I couldn't repair, one light stayed burning beside that chair. I made it home by a mother's prayer. She never had diamonds, just faith in a jar. Coins in a purse and a wish on a star. Worked double shifts till her ankles complained. Came home smiling through a curtain of pain. She knew every scar that I tried to disguise. Read every lie in the bend of my eyes. I said I'm alright with my jacket zipped high. She said don't sell your soul just to learn how to fly. That line hit deep. Years later downtown, when the wrong crowd clapped and the right voice drowned. Temptation wore leather, success wore gold, but her words cut through like a winter wind cold. I kept a small photo tucked under my past, creased at the corners like memory glass. In rooms full of smoke, hunger and schemes, I remembered her Bible beside washing machines. She prayed over breakfast, bus fare and shoes. Over every bad night I was too proud to lose. Stayed burning. I made it home by a mother's prayer. Now I'm older, but I still feel small. Standing in kitchens where memories call. The clock still ticks with that same soft tone. Her chair by the table like a carved out throne. I see her hands in the steam of tea, and every second chance ever handed to me. She taught me strength ain't a fist in the street. It's kneeling down when your pride wants feet. Taught me love ain't loud for the crowd to approve. It's staying up late when there's nothing to prove. Taught me men can cry and still stand tall. Taught me silence can answer the loudest call. I carry her lessons in the pocket of my coat. Each one folded like a handwritten note. If my voice sounds rough, it's from roads I crossed. If my soul sounds rich, it's from what she lost. Every win I hold, every stage I claim, has a candle burning in the back of my name. Vinyl scratch like a church bell crack. Stand for loose where the old days stack. Kick drum knocks like a heart downstairs. Snare snap sharp through a mother's prayers. No plastic shine, just wet in time. Raw love moving through a bloodline. So this one's for the mothers with tired wrists, who turn empty plates into sacred gifts. For the women who pray while the city sleeps, who bury their worries where nobody peeps. For the mothers who clean, cook, wait, and guide, who fight whole wars with tears inside. For every child who ran too far, then found their way by a kitchen star. Used to chase applause from a faceless room, now I chase peace where her flowers bloom. I used to think power was being seen, now I know power is keeping love clean. When my road gets narrow, when the night gets wild, I still hear her call me my precious child. If heaven keeps records beyond compare, write my whole life under mother's prayer. Slow, but the blessing stays. Every bar, every breath. Mother's prayer.
Yeah, dust on the needle, truth in the drum. Land of the free, but the invoice come. Check the fine print, check the street. Every dream got a service fee. They sold me a flag with a barcode crease. Said welcome home, then charged me peace. Mama paid rent with a prayer in the palm. Daddy fixed clocks but couldn't buy calm. Corner store profit with lottery eyes, scratching off hope under fluorescent skies. Kids on the curb with a ball and a plan, learning real math from the tax on the can. Freedom got framed in the courthouse hall, but the bail bond sticker was glued to the wall. Teacher said reach, but the ceiling was low. Books got old while the metal gates grow. I seen bright minds fold under late fees. College dreams buried in bank policies. They say work hard, keep your head to the sky, but the ladder got rented and the rent got high. Every block got a hymn and a warning sign. Every check got a hole where the future shine. This ain't complaint, this a ledger and rhyme. Ink from the struggle, stamped by time. Land of the free, home of the fee. Pay for the water, pay for the key. Pay for the silence, pay for the plea. Even the dream got a handling fee. Land of the free, home of the fee. Cash in the room, gold on the TV. We still breathe, still plant that seed. Turn pain into rhythm, turn rhythm to creed. Yeah. I walk past banks with marble teeth. They smile real clean while the poor can't breathe. ATM hum like a cold machine, asking $3 just to touch my green. Sirens sing thinner through midnight blocks. Old heads play chess by the sneaker shop. One poor move might save your pride. One wrong turn, put your name outside. Politicians talk like their hands are clean, but they suits smell heavy with the same machine. Promises dressed in campaign lights disappear by dawn like a thief on bikes. We got veterans sleeping by luxury doors while billboards sell beaches and credit scores. A nurse does double, still short on gas. A kid sells candy just to help with class. But don't call us broken, we been like bass. Low end thunder with a weathered face. We cook joy slow in a tenement pan. Make feast from scraps with a miracle hand. The block got rhythm no market can own. Porch step, wisdom, microphone, bone. I write every line like a rent receipt. Proof that we live through the heat on the street. Land of the free, home of the fee. Pay for the water, pay for the key. Pay for the silence, pay for the plea. Even the dream got a handling fee. Land of the free, home of the fee. Cash in the room, gold
rhythm turn rhythm to creed.
Yeah. Now who owns freedom when the gate got locks? Who prints justice when the ink run stocks? Who gets forgiven? Who gets to sell? Who gets a loan? Who gets farewell? I'm not anti-hope, I'm anti-lie. Anti-smoke screen covering the sky. I seen grandmas march with a cane and grace, singing old songs with tomorrow's face. I seen young kings with notebooks packed, turning court dates into counterattacks. Young queens coding from a cracked up phone, building new maps from a crowded home. So I speak raw, but the aim stays clean. Not to burn the world, but expose the machine. If freedom is real, let it reach downstairs. Glass tower rooms and executive chairs. Let the child eat first, let the worker rest. Let the truth walk in without being pressed. Let the dream not come with a hidden cost. Let the found come back for the ones we lost. Till then, I rhyme where the streetlights bleed, planting small fires in the mouths of need. Dusty drums knock like a fist on debt, saying we ain't free if the poor pay yet. Needle keep turning, night getting deep. Somebody counting while somebody weep, but we still rise from the concrete sea. Land of the free, home of the free. Needle dust, basement light, no costume. Real ones move quiet, cartoons bloom. Plastic guns, platinum plaques, front stage thunder, backstage trash. He walked in the frame with a toy store glare, chrome colored prop waving up in the air. Gold on his neck, but fear in his jaw. Talking like a lion with a kitten paw. Director yelled action. He found his pose. 10 fake goons in designer clothes. Smoke machine coughing like it knew to lie. Slow motion menace under rented sky. He said he ran blocks that he never crossed. Said he paid dues that he never lost. Whole album built from a borrowed scar. Street resume written by a PR tar. But outside the venue, when voices got loud, he melted real quick in the middle of the crowd. Security formed like a winter coat while he swallowed every bar he wrote. I ain't impressed by a plastic threat or a cold little stare from a warm-up set. If your courage needs lenses and edited cuts, you ain't built from steel, you're built from struts. The street don't care what your trailer costs. It tests your pulse when the script gets lost. Respect ain't sprayed from a prop in a clip. It grows from your word and the weight of your grip. Plastic guns and platinum plaques. Big bad talk with a zipper on facts. Flash that steel, then step to the back. Tough on the screen, but the backbone cracks. Plastic guns and platinum plaques. Every fake crown got a refund tag. Real don't bark for a camera flash. Real stands firm when the thunder clap and posts up mean by a luxury Jeep. But his eyes look tired from pretending to sleep. Studio mirror got him practicing rage. Checking his snarl like a line on stage. He don't want smoke, he wants smoke effects. A lens flare halo and corporate checks. He don't want beef, he wants common streams. Caps lock soldiers and algorithm dreams. I've seen quiet cats with no chain at all. Step between trouble and a friend in a brawl. No video budget, no diamond shine. Just a spine that worked when it crossed that line. That's the difference between myth and bone. Between borrowed danger and a man of your own. One got props in a rented lot. One got calm when the room gets hot. Don't confuse noise with a battle cry. Some thunder just rolls from an empty sky. If you scared, say scared, that's human truth. But don't sell terror to the youth in the booth. Every kid watching might copy the mask and learn too late that the bill comes fast. Plastic guns and platinum plaques. Big bad talk with a zipper on facts. Flash that steel, then step to the back. Tough on the screen, but the backbone cracks. Plastic guns and platinum plaques. Every fake crown got a refund tag. Real don't bark for a camera flash. Real stands firm when the thunder claps. I came from blocks
what silence could teach. Old men spoke wisdom from a cracked front seat. They said, son, a weapon don't make you groan in a loud mouth. Never built a home. They said fame is a room with mirrors for walls. It loves your shadow till your character falls. So I watch these actors rehearse their sins, paint war on the face, hide doubt in the grin. They turn pain into packaging, grief in the brand, sell nightmares cheap with a jewel on the hand. But the people know rhythm from racket and fraud, know who got scars and who studied the card. A plaque can shine, but it won't testify when your name meets truth and the lights go dry. I'd rather hear bars about rent and repair, about mothers' mistakes and the way to care. Tell me how you grew from the panic you felt, how you faced that mirror and loosened the belt. That's harder than posing with a Braxton piece, harder than shouting at imaginary beef. Courage ain't always a fist in the street. Sometimes it's leaving with your pride complete. Sometimes it's choosing not to feed that flame, then owning your fear without changing your name. Scratch that rugged, let the mask peel back, cut through the baseline, expose that act. No need for props when the pen got facts. No need for threats when the soul attacks. Needle dust, basement light, no costume. Let the loot breathe, let the fake smoke clear. Plastic guns, splint the pan of plaques. Truth walks in and the room gets real. Walks in and the room gets real.
Yo, dust on the jewel case, price tag crooked. Corner store quiet, everybody looking. Somebody paying, got shrink wrap neat. Trauma in a tray with a radio beat.
He found a crack block and made it a brochure. Sold cold nights with a glossy composure. Every verse packaged like a wound for retail. Barcode bleeding on the back of the detail. He ain't from the stairwell, he rented the echo. Borrowed somebody's hunger, called it retro. Street light flicker in the video frame, but the names got blurred while he collected the fame. Little girl crying by the laundromat glass, turned into a hook with a filtered bass. Old man coughing in a room with no heat, became track 5 with a limited sleeve. I heard the snare hit with a floorboard split. Heard a label man say that sorrow might fit. They trimmed out context, polished the bruise, made the poor cinematics for executive views. Critics clapped like, so raw, so brave. From soft chairs, far from rent past due. But raw ain't raw when it's cooked for charts. When grief gets sliced into marketable parts. Pain has a voice, but it ain't a costume. Not fog machine mood in a rented room. If you speak for the block, then feed it back. Don't leave with a plaque and a platinum act. Selling trauma on compact discs. Misery loop with the hi-hat clicks. Tears in the booklet, scars in the mix. Hard life sold as a chart trick. Selling trauma on compact discs. Poverty pressed with a radio twist. If you cash that pain, better build something fixed, or your crown turns rust in a jewel case grip. There's a kid on a stoop with a book bag torn. He don't need a chorus, he need a new morn. Mama doing doubles, shoes talking rain. Fridge light empty, but the faith still flame. That's not aesthetic, that's Tuesday's math. Bus fare short in a long walk path. You can't sample a siren and claim the whole street. Can't loop up despair and forget who eats. Some rappers confess, some rappers perform. Some turn a hurricane into merch with a storm. A mask can reveal what a face might hide, but a mask can also be a cash register ride. So I listen for receipts in the way they write. Who got dirt on the cuffs, who just studies the night. Who names the landlord, who names the trap. Who only says ghetto, then counts the clap. The beat can be dusty, the rhyme can be bent, but truth needs more than a basement sit. It needs hands in the work, not just hands on a mic. Needs a school fundraise, not a tour bus bright. Don't make the hood a museum of hurt. Don't frame our cracks like designer dirt. Selling trauma on compact discs. Misery loop with the hi-hat clicks. Tears in the booklet, scars in the mix. Hard life sold as a chart trick. Selling trauma on compact discs. Poverty pressed with a radio twist. If you cash that pain, better build something fixed, so your crown turns rust in a jewel case crit. I'm not saying silence is the cleanest route. Some truths need drums just to kick doors out. A song can testify, stitch up the numb, make a whole room feel where the ache came from. But witness ain't the same as extraction. One gives light, one sells reaction. One brings names back into the air. One takes snapshots and disappears. If you rhyme about hunger, don't season it fake. Don't plate disaster for a playlist steak. Don't flatten the people in the symbols and grime. Don't turn their survival to your ladder climb. Let the block be complex, let the mothers be more. Let the hustlers be human, not a stereotype store. Let the child have wonder, let the elder have wit. Let the broke man laugh in the middle of it. Because poor ain't empty and hard ain't cold. There's golden stories that never get sold. So press up a record if the record gives back. If the prophet walks home down the same crack track from the studio, library, garden, clinic, make the hook carry help, not just cynic. Otherwise hush when the needle lifts. Don't call it love if it only shifts their burden to your brand new wrist. Selling crime on compact disc. Dust on the jewel case, truth in the static. Pain ain't a product, don't make it automatic. When the last loop fades and the numbers dip, who still stands with a floorboard split? In the groove, candle on the desk, crown in the booth, but the pen got left. Somebody wrote it, somebody bowed. Empty gold shining for a rented crowd. Ink don't lie when the throne gets thin. King got a crown, but no thoughts within. He steps to the mic with a royal lean, but the bars came folded from a fax machine. Velvet rope, smoke, camera glare. Ghost in the corner with a notebook stare. He signs the verse like a forged decree, talking my pain, but the pain ain't he. Album drops, big billboard face, but the fingerprints missing from the lyrical place. Every punchline polished by a hidden hand. Every metaphor bought from a shadow we stand. He says, I built this castle from dust, but the blueprint reads like executive trust. Crowd screams loud, but the echo feels cheap, like a golden alarm waking no one from sleep. A true king bleeds through the nouns he picks, turns cracked bricks into verbal bricks. But this one wears thunder like rented clothes. All crown, no skull, all shine, no pros. A step that can't save, but the silence reveals when a page got sold, but the rapper just deals. I respect collaboration, sharp and craft, but don't claim authorship over another man's rap. Ghost riders in hollow crowns, paper kings making cardboard sounds. Gold on the head, no ink in the veins. Borrowed lightning, rented rain. Ghost riders in hollow crowns. Royal pose when the curtain comes down. If the pen ain't yours, don't claim the town. Truth weighs more than a platinum crown. Seats in the studio thrown on wheels, asking for hunger with a catered meal. Make it more street, make it more me, but the ghost says who exactly that be. Persona stitched like a bargain suit. Voice got bass, but the root got mute. He learned to pause as rehearsed to sneer. Borrowed old trauma for a brand new year. Interviews talk about my deepest scars, while the writer takes trains under broken stars. No credit line, no public thanks, just quiet rent in invisible ranks. Industry loves a clean illusion, sells fake genius as mass confusion. Magazine crowns and voice of the age, but the age wrote back from a basement page. It's quite a liquid memory, yes that's true. A voice can turn gray smoke blue, but don't erase the hand that carved the flame. Then pose like heaven engraved your name. The mic is a mirror with a strict old law. It shows the gap between the mouth and the jaw. When the beat cuts out and the crowd asks how can you build one bar without help right now? Ghost riders in hollow crowns, paper kings making cardboard sounds. Gold on the head, no ink in the veins. Borrowed lightning, rented rain. Ghost riders in hollow crowns. Royal pose when the curtain comes down. If the pen ain't yours, don't claim the town. Truth weighs more than a platinum crown. Cake let's fries in a candlelit shade. The nameless architects at the mansion unpaid. They bend language to the rafters sing, then watch another man wear the ring. Some write hooks for the medicine money. Some write verses while the label talk funny. Some got children, deadlines, bills, so they sell a thunderstorm and little blue pills. No shame in earning, no shame in trade, but shame in the lie that the crown handmade. Hip-hop remembers the hand with the spark, the park bench prophet, the pen in the dark. It came from names carved deep in breath, from truth that danced around danger and death. So when a king hides every builder below, the palace becomes just an expensive show. Get the ghost to cheer, get the scribe a light, get a line of notes, teeth that can bite, or take off the crown, speak plain, stand still. Say to perform, but they sharpen a quill. That honesty might save your throne, make the borrowed bricks feel less alone. But if you keep frontin' like the pen obeys, the mask will crack in a cipher haze. One free
real crowns.
Needle on dust, midnight on wax. Old bricks whisper where the money tracks. Not a fairy tale, not a street myth, just a cold ledger where the bloodstains slip. Corner had a cash flow, signs kept rhythm. Every broken window fed a darker system. Summer of sirens, wonder off coughs. Mothers lost sons while the bosses got soft. Buildings went hollow, playgrounds got still. Hope got pawned for a $5 thrill. News vans came with their lenses and fear. Filmed our pain, then disappeared. They called it a plague like it fell from the sky. But somebody got paid every time we asked why. Brown bags moved through a midnight route, while schools got less and the cells filled out. A boy saw a dealer with brand new shoes, then saw his teacher buying chalk on dues. What lesson you learn when the books are torn and the block pays cash by the break of dawn? He wasn't born wicked, he was born in a maze, with a hunger in the fridge and a rent day blaze. The pipe burned bright where the jobs burned out. Factories left and the wolves came south. Politicians pointed from a marble room, but they silence had weight like a sealed up tomb. If poison walked in wearing profit and charm, who left the gate open, who raised no alarm? Crack era economics, numbers in the smoke. Somebody got rich when the neighborhood broke. Coins in the shadow, chains on the pole, war on the corner, profit at the door. Crack era economics, tears in the math. Whole blocks taxed by a chemical path. We count the names, not just the stacks. Truth in the dust when the needle scratches back. Auntie kept pictures in the coffee tin, faces that vanished when the storm came in. Uncle used to laugh like a record spin, then the glass took weight from the man within. Cousin had dreams with a scholarship spine, now his name lives quiet on the county line. Courtroom packed like a weekday train, same old judge with a polished chain. Street got punished but the money got wings. Flew past badges and expensive rings. Banks wash stories till the stains look clean, while the block wore grief on a flickering screen. They built whole budgets from our collapse. More raids, more sales, more political claps. Talk law and order with a careful face, but order meant profit in a poor man's place. A mother's cry became a statistic line, a child's fear became a headline sign. I'm not excusing the hand that sold, but I'm asking who minted the hunger code, who cut the programs, who closed the door, who watched the flood, then asked for more. You can blame the corner, that's the easy song, but the easy song usually sings it wrong. The street was a stage, but the script ran deep, and the highest paid actors never lost sleep. Crack era economics, numbers in the smoke. Somebody got rich when the neighborhood broke. Coins in the shadow, chains on the wall, war on the corner, profit at the door. Crack era economics, tears in the math. Whole blocks taxed by a chemical path. We count the names, not just the stacks. Truth in the dust when the needle scratches back. Now the years moved on, but the cracks still show. Grandsons grow where the cold winds blow. Trauma got roots under sidewalk stone. Family still paying for debts not they own. A record can't spin, but it can't rewind. Can't give back breath to the names left behind. So I rap like a witness with a lantern held high. Not to worship the pain, not to beautify. This ain't nostalgia for a deadly trade. This is grief in a booth where the truth gets weighed. I seen men come home with a number for a name, trying to rebuild from a sentence and shame. I seen women hold blocks like a backbone beam, feeding 3 kids in a half-dead dream. Church bells rang over siren blue. Barbershop wisdom told the young what to do. Don't let the market make a myth of your hurt. Don't let the system sell your soul back first. If the hood survived, it wasn't luck or style. It was grandmas praying to a long dark mile. It was organizers knocking, fathers coming clean, sisters wreaking shelter from a torn routine. So when they ask
scratch cut sharp through the smoky air. Baseline heavy like a nun hands of prayer. No crown for the poison, no praise for the trap. Just